Hey guys, what do you think? I think it's Mafex time. Let's go.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go.
Hey guys, welcome back again. Dave's mentioned welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to the channel. This is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again with a very special unbox. Thanks to a good friend of the channel, Dre the Collector Safe Space, aka Sentai Sensei. Well, he's been pushing me on. He's been giving me the argument of quality versus quantity, and I think that's something that a lot of collectors eventually get into, where they don't necessarily want to play around with, well, this Marvel Legend looks okay, but I think it could be better, or hey, look at this McFarlane figure. Case in point, the Steel figure, Steel from the Superman saga, obviously, Steel done by McFarlane. It looks completely, like, my personal opinion, and no disrespect, but it looks like trash. The sculpt of the crest itself looks like it's garbage. I don't know if it has an artistic intentional choice, but when it came down to it, I decided that there are certain figures that I want from when I was younger that I want the ultimate versions of. And as a teenager, I was reading this. I read this saga, when the death of Superman, when he faced against Doomsday, and eventually the months after, when we had the emergence of the four Supermen, the reign of the Supermen, where we had John Henry Irons, Steel, who he was basically Iron Man, built his own armored suit to kind of replace Superman. Then we had Cyborg Superman, which of course was Hank Henshaw, disgruntled astronaut that hated Superman tremendously and was rebuilt as a cyborg, half machine, half human, so to speak, but he was basically Kryptonian. He had Superman's powers, but he had an ulterior motive. Then we had Superboy, which was a LexCorp clone of Superman. Just very young, very hip, and trying to get the attention of the media. And then we had the Eradicator, the fourth Superman that was all about justice no matter what the cost. He would eradicate anyone and everyone. And he actually was Kryptonian program at one point. And then eventually we had the fifth Superman, no powers, wearing an all-black suit, which we know as the Solar Suit. And it was basically Superman resurrected. Superman's body basically slowed to such a crawl to give his Kryptonian cells time to rebuild and bring him back, of course. But I saw some reviews of this, and I said, you know what? I have to jump. I have to jump on this. And also, courtesy of Dre, the Collector Safe Space, he gave me the tip about this being on sale on Amazon. I ordered it yesterday, and it's here today. I think this was running for like $72 and some odd cents. I mean, for Mafex, that is pretty damn good, guys. So what do you say we get right on into this? Let's go. So, pulled it right out of the box. First thing I see is we get a flight stand. I've heard some people say that the flight stand is okay. I've heard other people say that it's complete trash. We'll find out as soon as I assemble it. There is some papers here. Looks like this might be like a registration of some kind or something or other. I'll have to take a look into that. But let's take a look here. We get several head sculpts here. We get his hammer with an extension arm, to make the handle of John Henry's hammer even stronger. We get some blast effects for his rocket propelled boots, and we get several sets of hands here. And yes, that is a soft goods cape that we have here. Let's take a look at this right here. I love that we have some of the frosting right at the top, so it gives that effect. And this just looks great. I mean, this looks phenomenal right here. We get some good coloring in here. You know, the transition of the white to like a hot, and then firing off into like a dark orange. This looks fantastic. So we have a little plastic blanket on him. We also have, just like with some Hot Toys, there are some plastic sleeves, if you will, some plastic inserts that we have to remove. They have it along his chest to pectoral area with his abs. So we got to pull all these plastics out. There we go. There's still a few more pieces. There we go. But let's get a nice good look at him right now. It looks like, oh, he also had another piece by the neck. There we go. But let's take a look. Come on, microphone, get over here. Let's take a look at this right there. You can see the rivets going along his top of his dome. This looks fantastic. And this cape, it's all soft goods, but it's a wireframe, so we can do all different kinds of poses. Like if he was flying in the air, maybe we want to have, his cape flowing in the distance. That is a thing we could do. There's a lot of different poses we're going to be doing with him. The shoulder pauldrons right here, they're riveted. Everything is riveted. Now, we do have a little bit of a two-tone here, where we have the silver with the more of a blue metal here. Some of these compartments actually move. So, like if you're doing a flight pose, I guess you could do it so that there is nothing feels forced on here. Looks like we have a little bit of toe crunch, but it's not that loose toe bend like we see in McFarlane. We do have peg holes here, so he will should support your standard figure stands. And of course, this is where we would throw the rocket effect in there. But this looks phenomenal, guys. I mean, take a look at that. We get a little reflection right there. No blemishes right on the front. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus just a little bit. This looks fantastic. This looks phenomenal. Now, I have seen some people say that they complain how there's like three little, I don't know what you call them, straws that kind of stick out, and they kind of force the cape to kind of stick up, So I might actually get rid of those. I've heard some people say that they just cut them right off so that the cape can just kind of flow down the way it should. So I might actually be tempted to do that. Now we're going to go ahead and set them down, but I mean, take a look at the detail. We have this hose that bends with him. And we have a lot of posability here. Now as far as the feet, yeah, we can rotate the feet around so that he has that full flight kind of look. Let me just move those around. This looks phenomenal, guys. Now he can look mostly pretty up. We can't get a full tilt back, but I think this is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and we're going to assemble the stands and the hammer, and we're going to take a few more shots here, okay? Okay, so here we go. We got him posed. Got the rockets right here. Now, the video you're seeing right now, the image you're seeing does not do it justice, guys. The hand is easy to go ahead and swap out. We have hands that are a perfect hole, so you can slide the hammer's handle directly into it. Now there is a extension bar, so if you really want, in some of the later comics he has a longer hammer, so we can do like that. I prefer the shorter one because that's what I think of. I think of the original, and just pegs right out. Now, of course, we have open hands. We have, and they come on these little, very cool little pegs. So for storage, you don't have to go looking for them necessarily. You have the left and right of that particular type perfectly, stored on a little stand, little pegs. So we have that kind of like he's pushing up against the wall, almost like he's catching a fist here. Then we also have another set here, almost like he's grabbing something. And of course we have like almost the shouting kind of grunt. This is more of a screaming John Henry. And these are some awesome sculpts here, guys. They get his ears just like in the comics. This, I mean, it just takes me back so much. And yes, we do have the House of L crest on the back of the cape. It feels like it's kind of almost like an iron-on or something like that. Like it's very light. And again, these little extra doodads here, they are a bit annoying. So I definitely think I'm going to cut these out to get rid of them. Because without them, the cape flows, it lays on him a little bit better. And I think that's really what we're going to want to do for him. As far as posability, let me just move those little funky guys around. So the pauldron, it has full move. You can lift this up so you can get him to do all kinds of poses here. I mean, we could have him, going up in the air, both arms going straight out. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can do here. It's just an amazing, amazing figure, guys. On the back, even though, I mean, technically we could probably remove this if we really wanted to. You get the full back sculpt right here. I mean, just the attention to detail here. Yes, he has, that is a very, very steel ass right there. But the sculpt on here, everything looks fantastic. This is more of a bluer sculpt than some of the other parts. But I like it. It looks fantastic. I mean, I have Cyborg Superman coming within a week. So I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, back of the cape, I mean, we have that wire mesh. So if we want to, we can kind of stretch that out. If we want to, let's say I wanted to do a pose where it looks like he's just, let's just move the, and by the way, the stand doesn't seem too bad. I mean, is it perfect? No, but nothing's ever perfect. You guys know I say that all the time. So let's go ahead and see if we can grip him like that. So yeah, we could do, the cape is so posable, so flexible, that yeah, there's a ton of things we could do here. We want to do maybe as if he was, just flowing through the air and his cape is just stretching out. I mean, you could do that. That looks friggin' insane right there, guys. I might just move his arm down a little bit, maybe slide the hammer down. That looks fantastic. I mean, come on, guys. That looks friggin' amazing. I think this is beyond. I mean, I don't have the words. I mean, this takes me back. I have Steel as he was in the comics during the reign of the Superman. He looks fantastic. I mean, come on, this image right here. I mean, this is a pose I'm definitely going to be posting on my Instagram. And by the way, in case you're wondering, the Instagram's at the bottom of the screen right there. Dave's_Dimension on Instagram. And by the way, guys, speaking of which, every Tuesday, I do Tuesday Night Talks on my channel. We do a live stream where I invite content creators, anyone, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, wherever you stream. If you have a platform and you want to do a little bit of growth, you want to come on to the show, present your content. It's all about helping others grow their channels and their content. I want to help as many people as possible. Just come on. You'll talk about your channel. I'll ask you questions like, hey, what what made you get into YouTube? Or hey, what is your end game? Do you want to do this as a full-time job? Is this just something you really enjoy? There's a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life who, they do this for many different reasons. Yeah, like I just tilted the feet back. Just have to, I gotta tweak the cape a little bit, so that's kind of down like that. But I think this looks fantastic. I think this looks friggin' phenomenal right there, guys. And once I get some little backdrops going on, I think it's gonna look amazing. I just think this is awesome. This is a great figure. I definitely think I'm going to be looking at Mafex for a lot of future figures. Now, obviously, finances being what they are, this is not something I'm going to be able to do on the every week. This might be something I pick up a Mafex every month or so. But he looks tremendous. I highly recommend. Go ahead and check eBay, check Facebook Marketplace, check. Oh, maybe not Macari. Check out Amazon. That's where I got this guy, and I got him for about $72 and change. Amazon Prime shipping, so free shipping, and I literally got it within 2 days. Today's actually the 27th of May, Memorial Day. I ordered it on Sunday, and it came on Memorial Day. I thought Amazon didn't deliver on certain holidays. Apparently they do. So this figure is tremendous. I'm going to be posting a lot more pictures, but this one right here, let's tilt that a little bit. This just looks amazing, guys. I'm eating crow right now. I'm going to be messaging my buddy Dre, let him know you were right all along. You were right. This just looks tremendous, and it makes me go insane. I just cannot wait until I get Cyborg Superman, and eventually, right now, I believe Superboy is actually on pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store and also on Entertainment Earth. So please go ahead and check those out. I have no affiliation with those sites, nor do I have any links posted in my video description. But I just wanted to pass on that information that they're at least available through those two separate source sites. They're probably available through other online retailers as well. But this is just tremendous. I cannot wait. And also, yes, obviously, I want to get the Eradicator. Although the Eradicator, I have some judgments based on pictures I've seen. Superboy, I kind of have to get, and I do want to get Black Suit Superman, the Solar Suit. So I do want to get all 5 of them, and maybe I'm actually looking at Superman from a few. There's a few other Mafex Superman as well, but this looks fantastic. I know usually you guys are seeing me do Batman, you're seeing me doing Power Rangers, but this right here, this is tremendous. I think this is phenomenal. You guys know what I say. It's a no-brainer. I definitely highly recommend if you have the means, pick him up. If you're a DC fan, if you're a Superman fan, you will not be disappointed. This is definitely the ultimate steal. I'm saying it right now. This is the ultimate steal. Unless there's a Hot Toy, 1/6 scale of some kind, I think this is the ultimate steal. I'm going to throw a picture of the McFarlane steal so you can see what I'm talking about. Everything looks tremendously rough, but compared to him, he is flawless. Flawless victory with him. McFarlane needs to go back to the drawing board. I'm sure there's some creative choices that they can legitimize it with, but in my book, no. Hands down, Mafex, the way to go. And guys, speaking of way to go, this is the end of the video. I want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel. The channel's been experiencing tremendous growth. But I want to thank you guys this year. We did our Stream for the Cure where we fundraised money for Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute. We raised $750 thanks to you guys. Thanks to viewers like you who came and donated to the Ride for Roswell Park, and those who donated and entered in for the giveaways we did for Stream for the Cure. Stream for the Cure is basically a 10-hour live stream that I do every year. We did that earlier this month. But the link, the donation link, is still in the video description below. So if you want to help Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute, you can still donate. Go to the link in the video description below, click on it, and it's gonna take you directly to Roswell Park's website for donations, and you're gonna just donate directly to them. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. It's a worthwhile cause. Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care whether you're white, black, Asian, Middle Eastern. Doesn't care whether you're young or old. It doesn't care at all. But guys, we care, and that's why I do this every year, to make a difference. So if you feel so inclined, please go to the video description below, click the link, and donate to Roswell Park today. But guys, that's it for this video. If you liked this video, give me that thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know in the comments section below. Put me in my place, as always. Any kind of questions, thoughts, concerns, you can either leave them in the comments section below or message me at Daves_Dimension on Instagram, or email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. But until next time, guys, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting, and I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive, you know I'm about to